for the ValenTango 2017. So our first order of business is just a few thanks. Well, actually about 120 thanks, because there's about 120 people involved in between the staff, the DJs, the teachers, the technical people, and so on. So it's a lot of people, so just a big hand for everybody that helps create this out. But even more than that, I just want to thank all of you for continuing to show up for this event. We were up about 10 or 12% pre-registration from last year, so it just seems like it just keeps getting bigger. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Maybe divide it up, I'm not really sure. Now, before we get started with the performances, though, I'd like to introduce a really special person who's been involved in these festivals from day one and has worked closely with me and has usually some very wise words of wisdom about tango to share with you, and that's Mcbride.
So, Clay, can I ask you a question? I am a reporter with alternative facts. Is this what you wanted to be when you grew up? Would you like to know about tomorrow's alternative track? We'll start with a sunrise session of yoga, yogurt, and yawning. Classes of whatever skill you think you are. But you do that anyway, right? The followers, Cicada Saga. Introduction to psychosomatic awareness for leaders. Basic sequences that fit the size of a postage stamp. And volcanic volcadas. We're adding another one of your almost famous mixers called Catch Me If You Can. Each person will receive a DNA sample and find its donor. We'll close with a slideshow of injuries received this weekend. High-definition photos of gashes and gouges inflicted by flying stilettos. Colorful bruises left on hands and arms of partners holding on with Vulcan death grips. Self-inflicted scrapes to the right foot by the followers who just misjudged when crossing to the cross. Bridges were being led from the cross to the next step without time to land between. And a kaleidoscopic array of toe injuries from being bumped and slammed into by partners who lead with their feet. Join us for this presentation of Dancing with the Stars. Thank you.
So, right on to the performances. We're going to start with a couple that's been with us for 3 years now, all the way from Chile, Maxi and Paloma.